I'm Madman Pondo, and what kind of idiot are you that you're not tuning in to the World of Kayfabe podcast? Do it now, or else.
All right. What's going on? What's going on? What's good? What's good? What's good in your hood? It is the World of Kayfabe podcast. I know it's a little weird. Because Mr. Nick Venom, the venomous one, the tribal king himself, is he decided to take a nice slumber tonight and decided to be a baby for a change, unlike the rest of us. But Mr. Venom, we're gonna do this show for you. Game King 504 is also here with my two good buddies, Dan, the mother effing man himself, and the bionic professor, Mr. Jimmy Crockett. Hopefully we don't go out of business, you know what I'm saying? But, it is what it is. All right, gentlemen, I know it's been, actually, for me, me and Dan have had a very interesting weekend. Of course, to those of you who don't know, who are watching the show, of course, to those of you watching, down in Texas, we had a nice little tornado twister going through the city and decided to knock our power for a little while. Dan, lucky enough, got his power back quick, but I got mine just yesterday. So,
and there's still people without power.
Look, yeah, exactly. Yeah, it's crazy, but yeah, man, no, it was wild, bro. Because man, look, I ain't gonna lie, it was so doggone hot. My balls was sticking to my leg. It was just not a good situation. It was a crazy situation down here, my guy. It was crazy as hell. Oh man, but other than that, we back online. We back up and running. It's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a good weekend, I think, because of course, as we all know, not only do we have one major pay-per-view, we actually have two major pay-per-views, two of the biggest freaking wrestling companies in the world. AEW and WWE are literally going head to head this weekend to see who's going to come out on top with the best pay-per-view, I think, of this year, honestly. I think this, and the reason why I say it's going to be the biggest one, I think overall, is because of just the situation of the competitiveness of these two. So, of course, as we all know, Double or Nothing is on Sunday. WWE's King and Queen of the Ring is going to be on Saturday there in Saudi Arabia. What do you guys think? And I'm going to give y'all the first one. Who do y'all think is going to have the bigger and better numbers of the weekend? Dan, what you think, bro?
I mean, ultimately, WWE is.
Do you really think so?
Yeah, I think ultimately WWE is, but match quality, I think AEW is going to knock it out of the park. They never fail in their pay-per-views.
Okay.
Their daily show or their weekly shows, I can skip, no big deal. I'm not missing much. But when their pay-per-views come on, I can't miss them. I can't.
So, I mean, some of the weekday views actually be, they be all right. I can't watch Rampage. I just can't. I gotta skip past Rampage because Rampage be just straight ass. And then Collision's even worse. It's a train wreck of a Collision.
Yeah, I've only watched the first few episodes of Rampage ever and the first few episodes of Collision ever, and never tuned back in.
It's hard. It's hard to watch now, especially with Collision was built basically around, it was built around CM Punk.
Yeah.
So it's kind of like, what the hell?
Yeah, he's not there, so there's no use to watch it anymore.
Right. It's just hard to watch it now. But it's like to me, those two shows, they're both train wrecks, I think, of TV wrestling. I love them, but at the same time, it's like, man, bro, y'all gotta stick to one. And then on top of that, they talking about bringing he's bringing a new show.
Yeah.
From what I'm understanding, if I'm right, I don't know, Joey, am I right about that?
I had heard there was some rumor about some show, but I don't know specifics.
I can't do it. I can't do it. I really am just like, what the hell? I can't watch another. I can't watch another show, and it's really, really like, what the hell? And to me, honestly, we just don't need more wrestling. We have enough wrestling through the week. And then WWE is also going to do another show, from what I'm understanding.
But the other show will be a docu-series where they basically follow a wrestler around for a certain period of time. I think it's similar. I think it would be similar to WWE 24 did that, where they would be like a wrestler was injured and they'd go from their injury all the way up to returning to the ring. It's sort of like that.
And those are watchable.
Yeah, it's supposed to be based off the F1 race to some series. I'm not a race
the
fan.
Formula One stuff.
Yeah, the Formula One stuff. Yeah, those Formula One docu-series.
I think that's fine.
Yeah.
I think that's cool. I just, how long is that going to last? That's the only thing.
Yeah, it's a thing it's basically going to be funded by Netflix, it sounds like. So.
Hey, look, if they fit in the bill, they can have it. They can do whatever they want. They want to fit the bill at this point.
Yeah.
I think it's just going to be whatever. But other than that, match quality, since Dan thinks that match quality is a big deal on this one for this weekend. So to give you guys the match cards for both shows, and I appreciate Joey for hooking that up in the chat. So we got the TBS Championship, Willow Nightingale, the champion, of course, is going against Mercedes Moné. You got the International Championship, that's with Roderick Strong as champion, going against Will Ospreay. Women's World Championship is going to be Toni Storm versus Serena Deeb. The World Heavyweight Championship, Mr. Whose House? Swerve's House. Is going against Christian Cage. And we have the Elite, which is Okada, Mr. Perry, otherwise known as the Scapegoat, a.k.a. Jungle Boy, a.k.a. one of the worst wrestlers I've ever seen. I'm just playing. And with Matt and Nick Jackson, the Cringe Boys, versus Team AEW, which is consisting of Bryan Danielson, Cash Wheeler, Dax Harwood, and Darby Allin in an Anarchy in an arena match.
Yeah.
TNT Championship with Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black in the steel cage match. John Moxley versus Takeshita for the IWGP Heavyweight Championship Eliminator match. Orange Cassidy versus Trent Beretta. FTW Championship, Chris Jericho versus Hook versus Shibata. And, of course, the Bang Bang Gang versus Death Triangle, which finally makes their triumphant return after so long of being away. Out of all those matches, what do you think is going to be the match of the night?
Obviously, it's going to be Anarchy in the Arena.
The only, the thing is that just hit me with that match. This is WCW War Games NWO versus WCW.
It is.
That's what I got from this.
You know what? Before we start at the top really quick and just give our predictions one by one.
Yeah.
So the one thing I don't understand with AEW, and maybe y'all can elaborate so I can understand this. So they have these eliminator matches, right? For the chance to wrestle that champion or whatever, right?
Yeah.
Why are they doing a fucking eliminator match with the fucking champion? Why does the champion need to be in a fucking number one contenders match, essentially, when he's the champ? I don't understand that shit.
Just like the FTW championship match, that was a contender match to face Jericho.
Yeah.
On Dynamite tonight, they had Hook and Shibata tap out. I can't remember who else was in the match.
Brian Keith.
Bounty Hunter. But they had them both tap him out, so they both got in the match.
Look, I ain't gonna lie. I watched that match. I was pissed off. Like, first of all, I thought it was racist as hell because the black guy had to tap out.
Oh my god!
Like, you gonna make the black guy tap out?
So Clarence knows this. No offense, Joey. Clarence knows this because we're down south, right? I haven't seen Brian Keith wrestle on AEW since he debuted for AEW. Does he come out to Still Tippin'?
I missed him coming out. I actually missed him, but I think he does.
Okay, because I'm gonna have to go back and watch that because Joey Still Tippin' is a Swishahouse song down here in Houston. And it's basically and Clarence understands this. It's basically Houston's anthem.
It's one of Houston's anthems.
For cars with swingers on it with elbows, you know. And
it's one of them.
It's one of many.
Yeah, no, it's one of many. But no, I feel like, first of all, I hated 2 matches tonight. And Dan, you should have saw these matches. Of course, you know who Matt Sydal is, right?
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, that man got jobbed out tonight by Takeshita, like quick, made him look like he was just like a rookie.
Well, Matt Sydal's been a bitch since day one when he fucking tried to shoot and star and he slipped. Yeah, that sealed his fate.
No, I would say that ever since he got fired from WWE, his career's been kind of fucked.
Yeah, he's been like on a down.
And you know what else is kind of fucked? You know what else is kind of fucked? Where's our chat at? Oh, there he is. There's Jeff.
Nobody had been talking.
I know. We've been streaming 10 minutes and Jeff just now shows up.
Usually because we probably jump in on here around this time frame. Well, Jeff. Nah, man, like I do feel bad for Sydal because I think he's an absolute amazing talent on par like with the Ricochets and the Mysterios and stuff. But like I hated how they jobbed him tonight. And then Brian Keith got jobbed by Shibata and Hook. I'm like, y'all both go.
Oh, that's AEW's. AEW hired Brian Keith when he was originally jobbing all the time, and he's still jobbing. I don't. Right. Why'd you hire the guy to job him out constantly? Right. The guy's like, big.
I don't think he's won a single match in AEW since he got signed, did he? I don't think he's won a match.
Yeah, I don't think so.
Right. So,
and he's not like some scrawny toothpick.
He's really good. That's the worst part. Like he's really good. So it's bad. But no, I to Dan's point, yeah, it is kind of weird to have the eliminator match against the champion. It is a weird match set to have.
It's always has perplexed me ever since they started doing these eliminator matches.
And I won't lie to you. I haven't been really excited with Jon Moxley as champion once again. Like I'm kind of past him having a belt around his waist at this point, and we have yet to see Bryan Danielson get something since he's been there. But I think he set himself up to where he doesn't want to win a belt. I don't think he's looking to win a belt at this point. I personally
at least he hasn't pulled the Cody Rhodes. I will challenge for the belt, and if I lose, I will never challenge for it again.
Yeah, I hope he doesn't. Yeah, I hope he wins. Well, remember, like Sting, Sting retired. He told them, "I don't want to win a championship while I'm here. Like that's not my purpose. I don't want to win a championship. I want to push Darby Allin as best as possible into the spotlight." And now look what he's done for Darby. He's pushed Darby even higher than what he would have been by himself. And so that's my thing. But no, it's wacky. But overall, and Dan left, but he'll be back. But overall, I guess we'll go real quick on the match card for Double or Nothing, and I guess prediction wise, we'll see what we think. So the first match, at least shown on this card, is the TBS Championship: Willow Nightingale versus Mercedes Moné. Who do you think, Joey, is going to take that one?
Mercedes.
You really think they're going to give it to her like that already?
Yeah, I mean, if it's true they're paying her like $10 million a year, yeah, they're going to slap that belt on her to the moon.
I don't...
Shoot her to the moon.
I think he's going to... I'm going to say Willow Nightingale's going to keep it.
Wow, that's a broad prediction.
I'm going to have Willow Nightingale keep it.
They are doing the same thing. They are doing the same thing with Mercedes Moné that they are doing with Kazuchika Okada. God damn, my mouth got stuck. Kazuchika Okada. They are going to throw a belt on that person as fast as they can. I'm going Mercedes. Right, there's no way. No way.
So you think she's just the paper? Willow Nightingale's the paper champion.
I will give it 10 confidence points that Mercedes walks in and walks out as champ. I will be fucking shocked if Mercedes does not win that belt. It's almost a dead given. I mean, I do love loves me some Willow Nightingale.
I'm keeping Nightingale. I'm gonna keep Nightingale. I'm keeping her. Straight up.
She would get it. She would get it. Just say.
I'm gonna keep Nightingale. So all right, so we got 2-1 against me. So I watched it. I'm gonna text y'all when Nightingale leaves that arena as champion. Watch. I'm gonna wait and see what Nick says after that. So the next card after that is the international championship is Roderick Strong and Will Ospreay. Look, we already know what the obvious.
Yeah.
We already know what the obvious winner of this match is gonna be. Will Ospreay. Freaking Will. Right off the rip, even though he doesn't need the doggone belt. Joey, what you think?
Yeah, it's gonna be Ospreay.
Dan?
Ospreay.
Moving on to the next one. So we got 2 people that they just signed. They're gonna slap belts on 2.5 to 3 months in.
3 people, yeah, 3 people.
Like
Okada, Monet, and Ospreay.
It's WCW all over again. The Women's World Championship is also on the line. Toni Storm versus Serena Deeb. I actually say Serena Deeb is gonna take this one.
Yeah, give it to Serena. Her career's probably gonna be wrapping up soon.
I say Serena.
Give her a title run. I don't think she ever won any belts in WWE.
Never.
Yeah.
No, she didn't stay. She didn't stay long.
Yeah.
She didn't stay long.
Yeah. Because the only thing in WWE I can remember is Straight Edge Society, and that's about it.
Oh yeah, that's right. I forgot she was part of that. I forgot about that. Yeah. No, what you think, Dan? You think Serena gonna take this one, or you think they're gonna keep Toni being timeless?
No.
You think
it's gonna be Toni?
Okay, you do have to. I want an honest answer from both of you.
I mean, she is a Hollywood character. You have to have a downfall,
right?
Yes.
As long as she doesn't have a cocaine.
Yeah, actually, we're not going to have. They're not going to have her OD in the ring.
I think there's only one logical person that's going to take that belt off of her. Mariah May. Mariah May is going to be the one that takes that belt off of her.
They have to eventually have Mariah May turn on her.
Right? Yeah. Well, I'm not gonna lie, Joey. Did you watch the match tonight against the Outcast?
Yeah.
Okay. Did you see that little part where Mariah was gonna pick up Toni, and Toni was like, excuse you, what do you think you're doing?" and picked her up and threw her.
Yeah.
I feel like that was like a hint at like there's gonna be a turn somewhere. Somewhere there's going to be a turn. If not, it's a possibility this weekend it might happen. Honestly. But I'm not gonna lie. If in my honest, I want to hear what y'all think. Do y'all even like this gimmick?
I think it's just it's the like Timu Mickey James, Trish Stratus.
Mickey James.
James? Yeah, you're talking about Mariah May's obsessed.
Yeah, Mickey James stalking Trish Stratus.
Oh yeah,
copying off her and all that stuff.
Yeah.
I just think it's like the TimuWish.com whatever version of it.
I hate it, bro. Like it's
I don't want to say it's a carbon copy because like the Mariah May Toni Storm is more lighthearted rather than the
it's not like psychotic yet.
No, it hasn't gotten that dark yet. Well, I mean, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't realize because I missed AEW last week, but I didn't realize that Toni Storm stripped butt naked on stage, and I was like, "Yo, wait, what am I looking at here?"
And then Mariah May's making out with Chinese women, like,
yeah,
God damn, the fuck is this? I feel like I'm watching an episode of Raw Roulette. Remember HLA, hot lesbian action? Where the fuck's Eric Bischoff at?
Bro, it was so stupid. I was like, what is going on? I think when at first I saw the gimmick, I was like, all right, cool. I can rock with this for a little bit. But now I think it's just dragged a little too much. And Joey's right. I think it does need a downfall somewhere. It needs a downfall to hype it back up again. Because right now I feel it's growing stale. That tits out and watch out for the shoe. Just that shoe ain't going nowhere at this point no more.
Chin up.
That shoe ain't going nowhere. All right, so we're gonna say Serena D gonna take it. Swerve Strickland, whose house?
Swerve's house
Versus Christian Cage, the father of the year. Father of the year going for the World Heavyweight Championship.
Yeah, Swerve's keeping it.
Yeah, Swerve's keeping it, but how much do you want to agree that Swerve's title run, his journey to the title meant more than actually winning the title? Because now that he's won the title, I'm kind of like, ah.
But okay, hold on. Topic of discussion on that one. I wouldn't mind probably seeing what Jeff says about it too. With that being said, because what you just said is the same situation as what Cody did.
Yeah.
Every time we get somebody that we want to win the championship for, the minute that they get it, we just whatever. We're like, it's okay.
Whatever. I got a theory on this. I don't know. Maybe it's me, but maybe Swerve's defended it multiple times already on free TV. It does. It makes it, to me, that makes it less special when he's defending it on TV, on Dynamite or Collision, or something that's not even been on a pay-per-view defending it yet. The first defense should be on a pay-per-view, in my opinion.
Well,
all I'm gonna say real quick. Sorry, Clarence.
No, go ahead.
I just hope this match, and this is nothing against Swerve and Christian. I hope they don't end the night with this match. I think they are, but I hope not.
I don't think they are going to end.
That's just not a good main event. I
don't think they're going to end this match. I think you got anarchy in the arena.
Yeah.
That already sounds like a ender to a pay-per-view right off the rip. That sounds like money right there and then. So like I want to stick around to watch the chaos.
Yeah.
That's going to happen. So I'm pretty sure it's probably going to be the second to last match. But I don't think it's going to be the main event. It's not going to be the main event. I do agree with him on this one. I think, and like Jeff said, he reminds him of Kofi too. Yeah, I was a little pissed off about Kofi because Kofi, I think his run should have been better. After all these years, he finally won the big one, and it just like died. I actually like Cody as champ. I think Cody will eventually have a turn. He's gonna Swerve needs a rival. Someone needs to come and challenge him. Every bit of stuff. Cody when he was Bullet Club Cody was like dangerous.
Yeah.
Like Bullet Club Cody was dangerous.
But now we've got train conductor Cody with his pocket watch.
Yeah.
Well, the other night, I'm not gonna lie, the other night, Cody was looking menacing when he was like whipping them dudes' ass. And I was like, okay, Cody got, he's not he ain't gonna wuss out no more at this point. He ain't gonna let this lisp of his tongue show him that I can't whip somebody's ass. But I actually like Cody as champ. I think once he turns up the heat and he actually goes full-blown heel, it's going to change the whole dynamic of his title reign, though. But I do feel that he also needs to recruit AJ. He needs to recruit Finn Balor. He needs to recruit, who else is in there? Tama and Tonga. That probably won't happen until way later on after the Bloodline story kicks off.
But yeah, I can't wait for him to at least turn a little bit heel where he just stops coming out to the ring. Oh, Dustin, my dad cries.
Yeah, he's got to stop that shit, man. Like the sappy baby face cry, it makes him look like a fucking pussy, man. I'm sorry. God, it
does get
what
tiring.
Reminds me of and this is another wrestler that does it, and it infuriates me. Is Tommy Dreamer. Every time he comes out and he cuts a promo, it's always like this passionate promo.
Who does it?
Tommy Dreamer.
But I've heard but I've heard Tommy Dreamer is actually that emotional in real life.
Well, I understand that. That. But when you come out to the ring every time and you cut that same generic, just baby face, I'm gonna conquer all because everybody believed in me. Fucking rah, promo.
What was his nickname? He was like, what was his nickname in the ECW?
The innovator of violence.
How you gonna be the innovator of violence and talk the way you talk? Like, I need you to tell me that you gonna hit this man with a light pole, and like after I'm gonna gouge your eye out, and then I'm gonna bite your ear off.
Now Joey knows this. I don't know if you've known that. I don't know if you know this. Do you know he contemplated murdering Paul Heyman live on pay-per-view? He has went on the air and said that at WrestleMania 17, he planned on shooting Paul Heyman in the head and taking himself out live on pay-per-view.
Yeah, he was going to jump the barricade and shoot him.
What? Where'd y'all hear that at?
He said it like in an interview or a podcast or something.
In an open interview. He was so depressed after ECW shut down that he was literally going to show up to the Houston Astrodome and shoot Paul Heyman point blank on the air.
No way.
Yes. Yes. He has publicly said it multiple times.
This was back in January. Dog, that's crazy.
Telling you, bro. He said it was something that he out of anger he would have done. He said he never would have went through with it, but he thought about it.
Dog, I'm glad he didn't do that. That man needed some serious help. Like, come on, bro. That's wild. That is wild. I mean, hey, he's the innovator of violence, so you might as well just let him have it. Let him have it. Man, that would have been nuts. Do you know how dynamic of a change that pay-per-view would have been if something like that would have happened?
So, and God rest his soul. God rest his soul. If they don't stop fucking a pay-per-view for Owen Hart falling from an arena and dying in the ring, do you think they would stop?
Yes, they would actually have to because it would be a crime scene.
Owen Hart's was a crime scene.
Yeah, but this is a criminal crime scene.
I wouldn't call it a crime scene, but
this would be an actual shooting with a gun.
Yeah, like this man literally committed murder. Murder on TV.
Vince McMahon's on the headset. Well, god damn it, just pull that
out. Nah, he would have literally screamed, "This is good shit."
Good shit. And
then he would have came back, and then he was like, "Wait, that was real?
That was the storyline?"
Yeah, like he gonna be like, "Who put this together? This is great." And then also he gonna be
damn it, that was great.
Yeah, he gonna be like, Paul Heyman. Wait, Paul Heyman ain't moving. Like,
yeah,
that would have sucked. That would have sucked so bad. Oh God. Okay. So next match of that, or at least for what the card looks, the Elite, of course, I ain't gonna go through all names, but it's Team AEW versus the Elite in an Anarchy in the Arena match. I'm actually gonna take the Elite. I'm actually going to take the Elite. I don't think Bryan Danielson and the boys are gonna make this match. I don't think they're gonna take this match. I really don't think. At least I feel that way. Joey, what you think?
Yeah, I don't see the Elite winning.
You don't see the Elite winning?
No, I don't see them winning.
Why?
Well, I see Team AEW winning.
Why?
Are you being serious?
What do you mean? Why do you see...
You really think Team AEW is gonna win this match?
Well, why do you think Elite's gonna win?
I think the Elite's gonna win because they're gonna come up with some tomfoolery. Like, I'm gonna get bamboozled, hoodwinked. I'm gonna get the wool pulled over my eyes.
We're gonna go full NWO and we're gonna have them lose.
Yeah.
We're gonna have them lose, but they're gonna show up on Dynamite with videos showing we won. No.
I
love how Joey got defensive.
Right.
No,
I real defensive with that. Bro, are we about to have another ABC moment? But you know what? I know what it is. Joey hates the Elite just as much as Nick hates ABC. Am I right? Is that the issue?
I mean, I'm not a fan of the Young Bucks.
I hate the Young Bucks. I'm not gonna lie. I've learned to despise the Young Bucks more than I've ever had in my entire life. I used to love them.
Yep.
Now they're cringe to the point like I can't even stand watching them with these stupid little mustaches and these stupid Reeboks with the pump on it is just garbage. Who the hell pumps their shoes anymore?
I would if I had pumps.
No.
I mean, I had a pump after this surgery. There was a pump in my boot that bumped up an air thing.
Hey, bro, look, bro.
Yeah.
That was a whole medical reason for that.
Yeah, I know. I'm just, but yeah, the pumps are stupid in shoes. Why?
I can't do it. Them,
why don't we make the shoes flash when we stop too?
The way I felt about it,
I was always told by Charles Barkley, the more you pump your Reeboks, the better you can dunk. And I've lived my life by that.
I would hope not. They can't jump as it is.
Are you also taking free throw advice from Shaquille O'Neal?
Goddamn right. It's got me nowhere.
That man can't shoot a free throw to save his life, and he still can't shoot to this very day. Jeez. They could at least got an Adidas deal though. Like y'all got Reeboks. We got WWE over here with Jordan 12s for the bloodline. And then look, guys, we got a pair of Reeboks that you can pump.
Now, Clarence, are you an NBA fan or no?
Yeah. I mean, I don't watch it's hard for me to watch.
You're pretty familiar with it.
Huh?
I said you're pretty familiar with it. You know the little NBA on TNT they do Inside the NBA with Shaq and Charles and Kenny Smith?
Of course.
Next season's going to be the last season that show's on.
Man, I'm not watching it. I'm not watching unless they're on.
Yeah.
I have to watch them. Like they make the show.
Well, you better soak it up next season because next season's the final season they're doing Inside the NBA.
Man. They trash, bro. Like I can't watch that if they not on it. Like,
no, I can't either. Funny.
Charles Barkley and Shaq with the foolishness that they have, it just makes the show that much more funny.
But now that they've actually lost basketball, that actually is better for AEW on the negotiations.
Yep.
Right. But they just lost like two. I know AEW lost like two. I think they lost like two deals recently, but it's not here in the US.
Yeah.
It was somewhere overseas.
Yeah, it just that leaves a big old void in the TBS, TNT programming. That basketball's completely gone.
Yeah, no. So that'll give them.
Where's basketball going to be streamed at now?
I don't remember where it's going.
It's going somewhere, but
Disney. No.
Sheesh, it better not. It's gonna be like the NFL with Nickelodeon showing the Super Bowl.
ESPN, NBC, and Amazon.
Oh, that makes sense with the Amazon for sure.
Next season, the football stadium where the Detroit Lions play, that's going to be the first stadium now regulated where you can smoke cigarettes at your seat. I'm like, that's fucking disgusting. Like,
I can't do that.
Yeah.
Well, are we going back in time where smoking's allowed everywhere again? That's weird. How do you regulate a seat smoker? That's weird.
They probably don't have it divided in sections. They can't you can't just stick a non-smoker next to a smoker if you don't want to.
Need to go sci-fi. Have like a big old glass tube go around the person.
You gotta stay inside the tube,
like
homie.
The coal mine.
Stay inside the tube, homie. That's all you got. That's all you can.
We're gonna hotbox your cigarette smoke.
Ugh. That is fucking disgusting.
That's gonna be nasty as hell, bro. Man, take your Camel Crush with you, bro. Doggone it. That's
we don't want your goddamn carcinogens.
For real. Like I'm trying to watch the show here.
Speaking of the new sporting venues, the new Nashville is being proposed to be a WrestleMania when they build the new Titans venue.
Yep.
That should be interesting. That should be good.
Yeah, SummerSlam was great in Nashville a few years ago.
And I want to touch base on that when we get closer to WWE stuff real quick, and we can kind of speed through a little bit of it because the last 5 matches,
yeah,
we had the TNT Championship with Adam Copeland versus Malachi Black in a barbed wire steel cage match. This is sad. I mean, for viewers that are watching when they watch this and everything, this is Malachi Black's first singles pay-per-view match since he's been signed like for the past what
3 years.
3 years.
3 years. Yeah.
His first pay-per-view match as a singles guy.
Fucking bullshit, man.
It's BS to no end. I actually feel like he's gonna beat Adam Copeland. And the reason why I feel like they're gonna give him the title is they're gonna try to keep him. Because his contract is, if I'm right, I think his contract is supposed to be coming up. If I'm right, Joey, I think I saw the report yesterday. Malachi Black's contract ends like in another 2 or 3 months.
Yeah.
I think.
Yeah, which is not good because there's always been saying that Malachi Black was a Triple H guy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like,
bro,
dead serious.
Dude, just imagine if he was to jump back to WWE, you know, his wife's there, Zelina Vega. Just imagine if we got an Aleister Black return and he came up lifted on the thing. Oh, dude, I'd pop for that.
I'm not gonna lie. Aleister's production, like his whole production for his interests is be like just it gives Undertaker vibes like it's nobody's business.
Yeah.
Next to Bray Wyatt. Like, maybe rest his soul, Bray Wyatt. Oh, and for those of you who don't know, also, this is off the subject of going from Bray Wyatt, but Bo Dallas is now single because Liv Morgan is single now. So for those of you who are say what?
They were together?
Yeah, surprising. Well, I found out last year they were together. I didn't know that they were together until literally last year. Well, she announced that she's single. So all you simps out there can go ahead and go after Liv Morgan.
Yeah, send in your applications to her Twitter DMs.
Hey, look, she announced that she was single. She came out and said that her inbox got flooded with like I love yous and I want to marry you. I want to take you out somewhere. I want to go here, go there. Y'all do realize that this woman just broke up from another guy and y'all already trying to go after? I like, and don't get me wrong, Liv Morgan's cute. She's a cute girl. They ain't other than mommy at this point. There's this.
Yeah, and she's gonna be, and she's single now because she's gonna go steal Dom Dom.
Hey, look, I'm not gonna lie. I hope they do something with that storyline with Dom Dom.
They've shown in a pocket a bandana and her coming out of the locker room before and everything. So yeah, they're pushing it.
Have Rhea come back and fight for her man.
Like I need it. Like I gotta have that drama. Man, look. All I know is when she walked out from that dressing room, and then you see him come out right after that, and then you see the bandana in the pocket. I was like, oh yeah, we getting this. We gonna get this real quick. I think that's gonna be fun. But I do see Aleister Black. Well, you know what? I'm gonna stick with Adam. Actually, on this one.
Yeah.
The reason why I say Adam's probably going to win this match is because how we're feeling, I don't know how you guys feel. I think Adam's gonna go back at this point.
You think Adam will go to WWE?
I mean, not Adam. Aleister Black or Malachi Black, whichever one. Black is gonna go back to WWE. I don't see him staying with AEW.
Yeah,
I can't.
I don't see him staying with them, but I could see them giving him the belt to try and convince him to stay, similar to how they tried to convince Chris Benoit to stay with WCW by giving him the belt too.
Oh yeah, when he won the
the belt the night before, and then shows up in WWE like the next day or whatever.
Next day, yeah. I forgot that. I really forgot that moment.
And you said this match was for the TNT title?
Yeah. Oh, yeah, that's right. You still have it. You still have it. I thought you were trading it.
I was going to for that Bullet Club belt until that.
Oh yeah, that's right. I saw that belt. I saw that belt somewhere else though, and I thought it was like a 1-of-1, but then I saw someone else apparently had it. It was in much better shape than the one you was about to get hit with.
Oh God!
That other once you showed me them videos and pictures of it, I was like, oh no, don't trade for that. Don't trade for that.
But this belt right here is going around the waist of Malachi. I think the reason why I'm excited about this match is because the very few and far between times we ever get a cage match in AEW, so I think that's the reason why I'm excited about it.
We rarely ever get a barbed wire cage match. The only ones I can remember is like, back in the day with like Eddie Guerrero or JBL or whatever.
JBL versus the Big Show.
Yeah, JBL versus the Big Show. Yeah.
Yep. No, I missed that. I think that's something that I think Adam's still gonna keep it. I just think so? that I think Malachi's made his decision to go back. I just don't see him because right now because the House of Black to me now hasn't really been featured much. It's not the trio anymore. It's been Buddy by himself doing his thing, and Brody. I don't know where the heck he's at. Like I haven't seen him.
Didn't Brody just have a match like with Edge?
He did something not too long ago because he had his wrist messed up. So
yeah, he had the no disqualification match with Edge last week.
Was it last week?
Last week or week before last?
Probably. No, I really do. Cross isn't WWE is missing that dark persona. Cross ain't. I'm gonna touch base on that. I really feel bad for Cross. I'm not gonna lie. I feel like Triple H is trying to give him every chance possible, and he can't seem to get it right. Ever since he had that BDSM outfit,
now
when he got moved up to the main roster back then.
Now he's got some like weird biker looking gimmick. He's just going around wearing a leather jacket with spikes on it. It's like, what?
Well, I mean, I think it fits him, but it's like,
it's just he doesn't have a personality.
I think. Well, I thought Karrion's NXT run was awesome. Like his NXT run was absolutely great.
I love Paul Ellering, but him just going menacingly pointing all the time. It's kind of weird.
But I've seen people talk about that because they like they need Paul to talk more. They need what Scarlett needs to just. She don't have to be sexy all the time. She can be that dark She needs to be that dark mistress type of woman. And then AOP. I like AOP. I just think that they need something else to push them to where they look like they're menacing. And then look at this dude over here taking selfies with this damn title. Like he's the face, like you the face of TNT around here. Nobody gonna put you on TV, bro. Nobody gonna put you on TV, man. Yeah, he's just not connecting with fans. But I told you, ever since he had that BDSM outfit, like he was about to go to freaking Germany and do I guess a glory hole session or something like that. I'm just saying, excuse me on that one, but it's ever since then, his whole main roster train has just came to a screeching halt, and it hasn't moved since. And it's like Triple H keeps trying to push him, and it just doesn't get with the fans, and eventually it just dies. I don't think Karrion's gonna. If Karrion doesn't get with the fans by the next, I say, Survivor Series, they're gonna let him go before the end of the year. I feel they're gonna let him go by the end of the year. I think. I don't know how you guys feel. I wonder what do you guys think? You guys think Triple H is gonna try to keep him and move him around a little bit more? Or you guys think he's gonna let him go eventually?
I feel like with Karrion Kross, I just feel like I don't know. I just don't have no hope for the guy. I don't.
Do you think he would fit better in AEW?
No more people need to go to AEW, man. That's the thing. He can go to AEW,
yeah.
but what's he gonna do?
But
No more people. There's nobody needs to go to AEW right now. It's too fully loaded. Like AEW is too stacked right now. It's got too much going on.
I don't know. Maybe NXT did a world of wonder to Baron Corbin. Maybe send him over to NXT.
But they had him in NXT not too long
Yeah.
ago. Like but it was the Authors of Pain. TNA needs some love too. No, they need to die. TNT. No, you know what? Yeah, they do need to die, so we can get Team ABC to move over to the WWE, and they're gonna just literally take over.
Yep.
They're gonna take over.
People are gonna be like, man, Bloodline who?
Right, exactly. Look, I don't care what Nick says. I don't, Nick can bite my left nutsack at this point. I don't give a damn. Team ABC is gonna be, if they move over, they rule everything.
I've dubbed this belt now. It was the AEW TNT belt, right? It's now the AEW ABC belt. I'm gonna get these letters changed just for Nick.
That's why they have a whole TV station named after them.
Exactly.
Some
real good wholesome family programming.
Some family wholesome programming. Yeah, sure. Wait, Dexter Lewis. Hey, he ain't lying. Dexter did connect with the fans more. Did y'all see how he looks now, by the way?
Who, Dexter Loomis?
Yeah.
Nuh-uh.
Man, he looks when you get a second, go look up Dexter Loomis as of right now and just see what he looks like. He's prepping to be the Wyatt Six. He's prepping. Like it's gonna be a good time. You got
But yeah.
What?
But yeah, Dexter Loomis has perfected like the dark, brooding character, and not even saying a word that Karrion Kross can't do.
He's creepy. Like the man just crawls on his knuckles and his kneecaps.
But that's how Karrion Kross should be. He should be creepy. He's supposed to be like this leader of like this dark group, but he's just not creepy or dark.
Where do you see an unrecognized, or where do you? Every picture I see of Dexter Loomis, it's all the same.
I'm gonna try to find it for you because he had, like, from what I can tell, he had like a beard now. Oh, go on ringsidenews.com and
are you talking about like this? Like he's got a beard right there.
No. Type in Dexter on Google when you get a second. Type in Dexter Loomis new look on Google, and it's gonna be Ringside News, and they got a picture of him.
Oh wow!
Are you seeing with the beard?
Dude, like he looks like somebody in the backwoods of like.
No, that's actually a different picture because his beard is actually longer than that now, as of now.
Oh come on!
So he's gonna. Yeah,
wait, that picture is that Alicia? Dude, is that Alicia Fox next to
that probably
Nick Aldis?
Have you seen?
This one I see it. Yeah,
that's it.
Yeah,
it looks cool.
But is that Alicia Fox next to Nick Aldis? Because that looks like her.
I think recently, yeah. Recently,
I know Alicia's wrestling on the Indies now.
Yeah. Okay.
She's aging hard.
But I liked her. I thought she was pretty decent back in the day.
I like her. She's fun.
Her walk irritates me.
Y'all ducking bow-legged.
It's just the.
It's just bow-legged as hell.
Like this is her. Here we go. Watch this.
Oh God, no, don't do it.
Oh, it's gonna happen.
No.
So this is her.
Oh Lord. All right, get your crotch out the damn camera, my guy. Oh Oh God! Look, you know who needs you know who needs the Wyatt 6 though? We need Team ABC to join the Wyatt 6 when they get a second. I think we're missing that tremendously. We'll get to that. And look, what the hell?
Yeah, we still got another.
You see how look how she's aging almost ungracefully, my guy. Like hard in the face. And I like her.
That man said the shovel reality hit her in the face.
But you know she's a drinker. Like she's really a drinker.
Well, yeah, that's why she got fired. Because she was drunk in the ring.
Drinking on the job.
And that's why Arn Anderson got fired too.
Hey, man, look, she was drunk and he cleared her to go to the ring.
Yeah. Hey, look, we ain't gonna talk about the man with a gun, so we gonna let
him even though Arn Anderson says he doesn't own a gun, actually.
I'll pull out the Glock.
Okay.
What Glock? You don't even own one. Oh God! All right, real quick, let me knock this off real quick too, so we can jump on the WWE.
Yeah.
Last match: Jon Moxley versus Takeshita. This is an eliminator match. It's an eliminator match. If Takeshita wins, he gets to challenge the champion, whoever that may be, at the time that championship match comes in place. Look, I'm not gonna lie. It's gonna be. I'm actually gonna take Takeshita because they're gonna push this, but he gonna lose in the championship match. He gonna win this, but lose in the next match. That's what I think is gonna happen. Dan don't give a damn about this match. He's like,
hell no, I will go take a shit during this match.
Damn.
I'll show a real wild thing.
Joey, what you think, bro?
I'm done with Moxley, dude. He's boring.
I think he's become boring because of the fact that.
I mean, I think it's pretty stupid to have a eliminator match on a pay-per-view period, even if especially against the champion. Ugh.
It should be the champ. It should be for the championship.
This match should be like the opening match on the pay-per-view on the YouTube portion.
Yeah, the
0
first
hour?
hour special.
Hour.
That first hour special.
Because this match is completely meaningless.
We just gonna erase this match, whatever.
Moxley's gonna win the match, I think, probably though.
I say Takeshita because I think they're gonna let that man challenge for it, especially since he came out the other day and really having fun down here. He hasn't been U.S., so I think he's gonna go back to Japan. Like he's gonna go to New Japan. I really do feel he's gonna go to Japan and stay there. But that's my opinion.
All I heard you say was goes to Japan.
No,
I
know. Yeah, I know.
Your internet was taking a shit.
I know. Like I like Nick for a change. I was about to take a crap
Let
on my.
Let it go.
I'd say Takeshita is gonna eventually go to New Japan.
Yours was doing that. You almost gotta let it go.
Sorry. Hey man, look, I just got my stuff back yesterday. Give me a minute. But Takeshi's gonna eventually go to Japan. He's gonna move back to Japan and he's gonna stay there. I think he's gonna move back. He hasn't been having fun, he said, and I don't think they're gonna hold on to him much longer, and he's gonna go back and stay there. That's my opinion. But they're gonna let him have this match and then go from there.
Yeah, of course he's not been having fun. He's just been Cyrus is slave or whatever. He's just been go wrestle now.
I love how Joey's old school and refer to him as Cyrus.
I love it. I couldn't remember his real name.
Hey, he still runs the network, right?
Does he?
But I just think it's funny how he's how he's been kind of useless in AEW.
He's just been there.
He's just been go beat this person up, go beat this person up, go beat this person up.
Are you talking about Callis?
Yeah, just Callis. It's just Callis is just I don't know.
You know what he needs to do, and this is just me. He needs to go back to doing commentary because I loved his
Well,
heelish.
he was on commentary on the opening of Dynamite tonight.
Well, that's what I'm saying. Because remember how he used to do the New Japan shows with Kevin Kelly?
Yeah.
That was one of the reasons why I enjoyed watching New Japan during that time was Callis being the commentator. He
They
always
both were a
brought
good team.
something. He always brought something different. I loved how he. I just liked his commentary style. But him as the Don Callis family, whoop-de-doo.
It's all right.
Yeah,
But
well,
I'm glad. I ain't gonna lie though. I'm glad they gave him some better theme music because, geez, Louise, that freaking sound like Mass Effect, freaking Reaper sounds. Sound like a freaking vibrator going off, and it couldn't. You know, it's on full
It was
blast.
the vibrator on the table.
That's gonna be the. I was gonna make that the new World of Kayfabe theme song.
Jesus, like, I hate it. I hate it so much. I hate it. It was so bad. It sounds just as bad as Mercedes Monet's theme.
Oh my
music.
god, I hate her. I love that they added in sound effects of CEO.
Because nobody was saying it.
Yeah, I know, but that's because they can't call it boss time anymore, so they have to call it CEO. Because nobody's ever going to just keep chanting CEO repeatedly at a show.
Jim Cornette can't stand her.
Jim Cornette. Oh Lord, if he could slap the hell out of her, he would.
Yeah, Jim Cornette cannot stand Sasha Banks.
Dog.
I can't either, man.
Man, look, we ain't gonna get deep into that.
So
We're not gonna even get deep. Next match after that was Orange Cassidy versus Trent Beretta. I honestly don't give a doggone about this match. I really don't care. It's gonna be.
I do think that Orange Cassidy is going to win this match, even though it's not going to mean much. But because he's pretty much in the Don Callis family now.
Who, Trent Beretta?
Orange Cassidy.
What?
Yeah, I know.
When did that happen?
They just said it tonight. With Orange Cassidy and.
Well, I noticed that I missed it because I was getting my internet back on, obviously. But like, I noticed that they said Don Callis was doing commentary.
Yeah.
I was like, why is he out here?
Yeah, Don Callis was trying to interject with Trent Beretta beating the shit out of Orange Cassidy on the floor until Trent Beretta ran off Don Callis. But what I don't understand is Don Callis. What?
They asked him if he was in Don Callis' family, and Don Callis said he's got all the qualifications.
Orange Cassidy does.
Hold on.
Yes.
But what I don't understand is, isn't the Don Callis family supposed to be a heel faction?
Yes.
Orange Cassidy, I don't ever see being a heel. Will Ospreay's in the Don Callis family, but it's one of the most popular superstars in AEW right now. It doesn't show any fucking heel.
Yeah, they had Orange Cassidy and Will Ospreay get attacked tonight, bloodied, and both of the they were tagging with each other, and
yeah, because that was the opening match.
Yeah.
That's pretty much all I've seen of AEW.
But it's going to be really weird if he's going to be a heel, because we're going to have a heel versus heel with Trent Beretta being a heel and Orange Cassidy being a heel. And apparently, Chuck Taylor's injury is actually legit.
Yeah, he's done, apparently.
Yeah, I'm a little sad about that one. Not that
I kind of wish it would come out and say what happened to him, because we have no clue whatever happened to him. We just know an injury.
I bet you it was a neck injury. I
think it was something with his neck.
You want to talk about injuries, though? We got Nick Wayne out there tonight. The kid's 18 years old, and his shoulder's all taped up and everything. Like, this kid's going to have his complete body destroyed by 30.
By the time he's almost 25, 30 almost. Like, his body's going to be tore up. Because they doing all that high-risk crap. They all do the flu stuff that they like to do. I don't care. It's whatever. Okay. FTW Championship, the Learning Tree himself, Chris Jericho, who has go away right now, going up against Hook and Katsuyori Shibata. They're gonna give it back to Hook. all day.
It is for the belt. What you said is a 3-way or 4-way?
It's a 3-way. It's a 3-way because Brian. Remember, like I said, Brian Keith got tapped out. The black guy tapped out in the match tonight, so he's out of the picture. So now it's just
he got tapped out by 2 people at the same time.
Two guys. 2 guys. So yeah, the black guy tapped out. He's the minority once again got kicked out. So now we sitting here with 3. I'm just saying, man.
Well, but
sick of this shit.
Yeah, but Shibata's a minority too, so
yes.
Look, bro, man, they gonna buy right now, man. Let them have it. They gonna let them have it right now. They looked at Brian Keith and then they looked at Shibata. They like, all right, we got Bounty Hunter and then we got the wrestler. Obviously, we gonna go with the wrestler. Because right now, Americans love Japanese guys, and then look at us. Just what the hell is going on here?
I don't know. Murder Grandpa's pretty overrated to me. If we're gonna talk about Japanese wrestlers that Americans love,
I'm gonna stick with Hook. Hook is gonna win this belt once again. He's gonna be a 3-time.
Yeah,
3-time.
I don't know. I'd say it's time to retire the belt and just retire with Hook.
The belt needs to go. I'm so sick of this belt.
The belt makes no sense. It only made sense when Taz had it in ECW.
It only made sense,
and it was
ECW.
A storyline belt for his feud with Shane Douglas. It was
it.
Red Hook versus Pittsburgh.
Yeah,
and ever since then, it has not made any fucking sense.
No, it's trash.
Especially when like the Team Taz stuff broke away and went away.
Yeah, it just died off. It just died off. So we gonna go apparently. We going with Hook.
Yeah.
Hook all day. All right, and the last match of the pay-per-view for them is Bang Bang Gang versus Death Triangle. Apparently, it hasn't been announced yet, but they say it's gonna be for the championships. But
it is.
Commentary mentioned it like a minute or two afterwards that Tony Khan confirmed it. It's for the tank.
He did say
it's for the titles.
Yeah.
So is it for all? It's for all 3 belts, right?
Yeah, it's for the trios belts.
The trios belts.
All the belts are merged. They don't need to bring all the belts like they mentioned on the AEW.
Yeah.
They came out tonight. A wagon. A wagon.
A wagon full of belts. Like one of those wagons, Clarence, that you see like a mom pulling their kid at the zoo.
Yeah, I saw the stupid wagon. I was like, y'all that bad? Y'all dripping in gold. Y'all gotta pull this wagon.
Well, the shot with the belt and the belts hanging off with the bat with the belts hanging off is awesome.
You know what I'm thinking? You know what I think about doing? And this is a shoot. Next time I go to the zoo, I'm going to get my daughter's wagon. I'm going to unfold it. I'm going to throw my IWGP US belt in there, my TNT belt in there, my Winged Eagle, and my Universal title, and I'm just going to pull them around all day.
You're going to have some kid come up and steal one of those belts.
Right. They're going to be like, what you going to do? What you here for? You going to challenge one of the gorillas? You going to put one of the titles on the line?
Hey, speaking of gorillas,
I heard it in the Gorillas of Destiny. Let's wrestle.
I gotta ask a question.
Okay.
Why the fuck? Because I know we're about to jump to WWE real quick before we wrap this thing up. Why the fuck do they have Tama Tonga running around going?
Well, but Haku did similar stuff though.
He did stuff like that all the time.
Haku was Haku. It was fucking believable.
But Tama Tonga's the son of Haku.
He sounds like Beavis running around going, "Hey, I'm Cornholio, DP from the mango."
No, man, I think it's great. I think it's great.
Maybe I just don't watch enough SmackDown to understand.
No, man, you got. First of all, Tama was always doing stuff like that. Like he was always doing weird stuff. He was always talking to himself. He was always talking mess. Haku was doing that stuff back in the day. I think it's funny as hell. I think it adds to so much layer of memes to the already wrestling memes that are out there. They talk about, hey, go play with the neighbor's kid, and then you see the neighbor's kid is that guy.
I mean, if Tama Tonga didn't do that, he wouldn't be trending on Twitter on Friday.
Right, exactly. Like I know he's probably sitting at home, happy as hell that I'm trending right now because of my antics that I'm doing. I think it's great. Like I said, the only thing is I'm hoping is Tama and Tonga please bring me some God. I need some God.
I was really hoping that we were going to see Tama Tonga versus Jey Uso in the finals.
I was pissed.
I'm so glad it's not happening.
Why?
Because we get the ring general in the finals. I am so happy. That's my boy. Gunther.
I love Gunther, but he don't. Does he need it?
Yes.
I can get the Royal Rumble situation. Yeah, he should have that. But King of the Ring, give Jey Uso something here. You gotta give.
I mean, it helps progress the eventual that I see happening. The original Bloodline versus the new Bloodline, which Jey will come back.
Jay's literally got the world in his hands right now. He's got the world in his hands, and every time the big moment comes up, he drops it.
Yeah, I mean, he lost the Intercontinental Championship
between
match.
him and LA Knight, who I think are the two worst. I think two of the worst ever. I think in WWE's history, that you got two of the hottest guys, and you're not putting anything on them.
So this is going to be a very unpopular opinion with y'all too, right? When me at my house, when Jey Uso comes on the TV, I turn it off. All Jey Uso to me is a fucking entrance. Once the entrance is done, there's nothing. There's nothing.
Okay, so I'm gonna ask you a question.
What you got?
Had to pick between Jey Uso or Matt Jackson.
Matt Jackson. Any fucking day. Any fucking day. Because like I said, all Jey Uso is to me is a fucking entrance. I stand by that. That's a very unpopular opinion. But Jey Uso to me is a entrance. I'm glad he got choked out by Gunther. I can't stand Jey Uso. I'm sorry. I can't. You will never see this chest with a main event Jey Uso shirt on. Never.
Okay, we're gonna come kidnap you and force the yeet shirt on you.
Yeah. You will never hear me once say the word yeet. You will never see me do this.
It's like you're just gonna go around going, no yeet, no yeet.
Yeah. No yeet. Yeah. It's like delete. No yeet. No yeet. I'm just not a fan of it, man. Hey, look. This is real. I'm just not a fan of him. I'm not going to disrespect somebody that is a fan of him. Hey, you're into him, more power to you. He's just not my cup of tea, man.
Man, you tripping, bro.
Gunther is my cup of tea.
I love Gunther. I think Gunther's a great talent. I just don't think he needs the King of the Ring. He needs Royal Rumble treatment.
King of the Ring is only going to elevate him to bigger and better things. Hey, it's going to happen. It's going to happen.
I'm gonna move on. I'm gonna move on because I feel like Nick with ABC right now, and I'm about to shit a brick. All right, so King and Queen of the Ring in Saudi Arabia. We got the Intercontinental Championship with Sami Zayn, Bronson Reed, and Chad. No, excuse me. Let me rephrase that. And Perk Gable.
Perk Gable. You seen that sign?
Yep.
Bro, did you hear during Chad Gable's theme song? People at certain points were saying, "You suck."
Well, yeah, and when the match was over, they were doing it even. Yeah.
I'm glad that it's caught on. I'm glad that it's caught on. I think it's great. Chad's taking it, finally.
You think so?
Finally.
You really think so?
Chad's having it.
Wow.
Sammy was Do I think that Sami Zayn was the one to win the Intercontinental Championship back at WrestleMania? No. It should have been Chad to begin with.
Yeah, it should have been Chad. I love
But they could have done it it would have just been harder. But this only solidified him losing to Sammy was the only way he could have really turned heel, which is fine.
Yeah.
Now they could have made it to where, hey guys, look, I want a belt. You losers suck. They could have did that, but they didn't. They chose this route instead.
Yep.
As much as I like Bronson Reed, because I want Bronson Reed, honestly, I want Bronson Reed to win. I think Chad needs it more than anybody. Sammy was just holding the belt, and keeping it warm for him.
Sammy's great. Sammy's great at challenging up to winning the belt, but when he wins the belt or achieves his goal, it kind of fizzles out. It's similar happened with him and Kevin Owens when they won the tag team titles.
Yeah, it didn't last long. It kind of was like right there for like maybe 2 months, and then it just died. It just was okay. It was whatever. I feel Chad's gonna get this one finally.
But
Chad,
yeah, I think Chad's gonna win the belt
because all this does is solidifies him with Alpha Academy and be like, look, you losers, I won a belt. I got the championship. I had my moment. Where are you guys at? Nowhere. You with your stupid backwards worm. And as much as I love Oda, he's gonna be like, you fat as hell and you suck. And then Tozawa.
Well, they're going to be gone, period, anyway, soon. We just had them talking with Creed Brothers again backstage on Monday.
Yeah, I think we're gonna get like Team Gable with the Creed Brothers and him kind of reenacting the world's greatest tag team in Kurt Angle. Kind of like for now, I think that'd be cool.
Though I feel really bad for when that happens. I feel really bad for Tozawa and Otis and Maxine.
I feel bad
because if Alpha Academy goes away, their push is gone.
I feel like what Joey's saying that I feel the same way. They're gonna get lost in the shuffle.
Yeah,
they're going to get lost in the shuffle. Like Tozawa has never really done anything. He really has never done anything amazing except for the 24/7 championship stuff.
Yeah,
and then before that was when he first was there. He was doing like what was it called? Was it the classic? I think the Dusty Rhodes
Classic.
Yeah, he did that. He did the Cruiserweight Championship stuff for a minute.
Yeah.
I feel bad for Tozawa because Tozawa is in great looking shape.
Yeah.
The man can wrestle.
Yeah.
Like if you get I didn't know Tozawa could wrestle as good as he can when I saw his older stuff. The man hits hard like a freaking freight train.
And he's got a comedic element too. So
right. Now, honestly, they compare him up with R-Truth to give some comedy back.
That might be overkill though on the going like really far, dragging the comedy out really far because like they got really similar characters on how out there they are and stuff.
Yeah, true.
Are we gonna have Tozawa doing a dance with R-Truth backstage all the time? I don't know.
We don't need that. We don't need that. I think Maxine's gonna do okay though. I think she's gonna be all right. It seems like people are starting to finally get behind her. She has improved ring skill.
Yeah, they've just if they're gonna break up Alpha Academy, they've got to start like separating these guys' image from the Alpha Academy. Because right now they're all just full Alpha Academy and that's it. I mean, when they come out to Alpha Academy music and Alpha Academy backgrounds and
yeah. No, they're gonna split them. I think after this situation, they're gonna split them up. But Otis is gonna probably go after Chad and be like, "Look, you ain't gonna slap me no more. Sick and tired you putting your hands on me." And be like little Scrap out here talking about I'm about to put them paws on you. Women's World Championship matches: Becky Lynch versus Liv Morgan. Liv is gonna lose this match.
Yeah,
she's not gonna win this.
Yeah, Liv's gonna lose this match.
I would be surprised if they let her win because even though she's supposed to be like on this revenge tour, I think it's still too early for her to get the belt just yet.
I think that Becky will win the match, and later, we've got Lyra Valkyrie in the King of the Ring finals later, and I think Lyra will win that, and then challenge Becky, and they've got this mentor versus mentee thing going on right now.
They pushing the hell out of that girl. I don't get it. Like she ain't nobody. I don't know why they pushing her so hard.
Yeah,
like,
I don't.
And it's funny.
They seem to want like an Irish replacement.
Right. But like they're pushing the hell out of like Valkyria, but they didn't push Roxanne like this. And Roxanne's the prodigy. So it's weird how they moved her up so quick, but they didn't move Roxanne up. But I guess they need this bad girl image kind of thing. So they kept her there. But sounds like we're keeping Becky winning this match, Dan.
Yeah.
All right. WWE Championship is gonna be Cody Rhodes versus Logan Paul. It was supposedly it was gonna be the US title on the line. That changed out of literally thin air.
Thank God.
Yeah. I would have been cool with 2-belt Cody. I would have been fine.
That would have been really that would have been really similar to when he had the NWA belt and the New Japan US
United
belts.
States Japan belt, yeah. I would have been down with that, but as we all know, Cody's gonna win this match.
Yeah, they ditched that because Cody was gonna win that match. They didn't want Logan to because they were not going to throw both the belts on Logan.
I'm gonna tell you this, and this is my take on Logan. I think Logan has the world of talent to be a wrestler.
Yeah.
He really freaking does. I give him respect for it. And he's announced that, and he's like, man, look, wrestling is not as easy as I thought it would be. It's not. So I'm glad that he gave that recognition to them because people go in like Ronda freaking Rousey who think that she's the end all be all. But I'm not gonna lie though. If I was a wrestler in WWE and seeing Logan Paul as champion, I would actually be pissed off. Because I've worked 20 years of my career, 10 years, 15, and I barely have gotten a championship run. And Logan Paul comes in 3 years in and becomes United States champion.
Well, the U.S. title doesn't mean as much.
Yeah, but it's
still the grand scheme of things.
It's hard.
Yeah.
It's hard to look at it like, man, bro, like, come on, bro. Like, you going to let this man win? I've been putting in work for 15 years.
Yeah, but if we go back in time into the 80s, they put the U.S. title on Lex Luger when he was pretty relatively new to wrestling.
Lex Luger really wasn't much for me.
Yeah, I'm just saying, in the history of the U.S. title, it has been put on new people, is all I'm saying.
Right, yeah, it has. And side note, the torch track is one of the worst submission moves I've ever seen in my entire life. It does nothing. I hate that move.
No, the worst is, to me, and I'm probably going to be, shit on this, is the mandible claw with the fucking sock.
Hey.
Yeah, no, hey, I tend to agree because the first incarnation of Mick Foley where he had just the leather
mandible thingy,
the leather thing, and he did it was more convincing than the fucking sock. I was
never a fan of the guy pulling a sock out of his tights and with his underwear and all that, and put the sock around. I'm just gonna shove the sock down your throat.
We're not gonna have no blasphemy here talking about Mick Foley.
I love Mick Foley. I've met him like 3 times. He's a great guy.
Yeah, there's nothing. Yeah, I was gonna say, for the world of Kayfabe, there's nothing but love for Mick Foley.
There's nothing but love for the guy.
Nothing but love.
Oh gosh. All right, and the last 2 matches is the King of the Ring finals, both for the King and Queen.
We got a new follower, Scooter 2790.
What's up, man?
Thanks for the follow, bud.
Thanks for the follow. Appreciate it. The last 2 matches for the King and Queen is Gunther versus Randy Orton or Tama Tonga, because we haven't had that. We haven't finalized yet.
What?
We'll finalize this Friday. Who goes for the King of the Ring finals against Gunther?
What? So it's Randy Orton versus Tama on SmackDown?
Yeah.
Yes. So whoever wins that match goes against Gunther. Who do you think is going to go into that match? And number 2, who's going to win that same match after that? If it's Randy Orton versus Gunther, it's going to be Randy Orton. If it's Tama Tonga versus Gunther, it's going to be Gunther.
Dude,
That's my prediction.
I think regardless, I'm going with Scooter 2790. Gunther's going to win it. Y'all know how I feel, so I'm just going to shut the fuck up.
I don't think Gunther's going to beat Randy Orton.
Bullshit.
No, bro.
Bullshit.
I'm thinking.
What does Randy Orton need from the King of the Ring? That man is done fucking everything.
I don't know. The guy that needs the King of the Ring, that guy's kind of a rookie unless you win that King of the Ring belt, the King of the Ring crown.
So Randy's still technically a rookie?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
He's a rookie, my guy. Like he's
but
to open the ring, man.
No, I do see Randy Orton beating Tama Tonga.
Yeah.
It's battle of it's battle of the cutters at this point when it comes down to them two. Randy doesn't have anything to prove, though. He's right. Randy doesn't have anything to prove. He really doesn't need it. He really doesn't. But I'm keeping Randy. I'm sorry. I'm keeping Randy. I love Gunther. I love him. I think it's great, but I can't see them putting Gunther over Randy. I just can't see it.
This also will allow them to challenge for a championship title match in the future.
And they've been trying to think about pushing Randy for another championship run.
I don't see Gunther challenging for the main title of the WWE.
I don't think he's gonna be challenging this year. I see him. Like I said,
but from what I understand, if you win the King of the Ring, you're like the number one contender situation now.
I think it's too.
Is that? Are they bringing back old school King of the Ring rules like that?
That's why I'd heard.
That's what's been fishing at.
Hold on, because back in the day when King of the Ring, you won King of the Ring, you got a title shot at SummerSlam. Now
I don't know if it's.
I'm not saying that's what's happening now.
Yeah, I don't think they're pushing it like where you get to go to SummerSlam.
Yeah, I think it'd probably be like Clash at the Castle.
Yeah, stuff like that.
Clash at the Castle's like next month. That's too soon.
That's what I'm saying. That's why I'm saying like Gunther winning this is too early for me.
Well, no. You know what you could do? You know what you could do realistically with him because we're still a little ways out. Have Gunther win King of the Ring and have him do something big at Bash at Berlin.
True.
You know, Bash at Berlin is going to be circled completely around Gunther.
I get it.
Dude, you know what I wouldn't mind having, though? If there's no title match with him in it at Bash in Berlin, let's run it back with Gunther and Ilya Dragunov at Bash in Berlin. That would be fucking awesome.
Good grief, bro.
Let's do it.
Dog,
sign me up.
If you've never seen that match, you need to go watch that match because that's one of my all-time faves.
Gunther challenge, yeah, that's true.
Now the one thing that could screw up Bash at Berlin is Gunther at one time was still applying for his green card, which doesn't allow him to leave the country. So as long as the U.S. government doesn't screw up and slow down the process, he can still do Bash at Berlin.
Now I got to ask a question. Hey, Scooter, where are you from, bub? Are you one of Nick's friends? Because it seems like everybody in this chat knows Nick.
He probably does. He probably does.
Lord knows if he says he's from Louisiana, he's one of Nick's friends. I guarantee you.
Bet. I just think it's gonna be Randy in the end. Tama's got the bloodline story right now, so he ain't going nowhere. And the Queen of the Ring is Lyra Valkyrie versus either Bianca Belair
from Wyoming, but wrestle
or my favorite female wrestler besides Mommy is Nia Jax.
Play the clip.
Oh God, you jackasses!
But guess what?
Snap! Nia Jax is back. Nia Jax is back. Oh my God, I hate you.
Look, Clarence, you need to understand right now. You live in World of Kayfabe history now. You have your own soundbite. I don't even think I have my own soundbite anymore.
Oh, me gusta.
There you go. God damn it! Since
Louisiana myself. Louisiana's all right, man. I miss home every now and again. And back on the match, the last match to talk about is I don't think they're gonna push Lyra Valkyrie that fast. Even though they're pushing her fast, they're not gonna give her this. I feel I want to give it to I want to give it to Jax. I really do, but I feel like they're gonna shove Bianca Belair down and throw it again.
Oh, is she in it or?
It's whoever wins between Bianca and Nia. So whoever wins that match goes to challenge like Lyra Valkyria.
See, and Scooter even thinks that Belair's going to win it, which I wouldn't be surprised if she does. To be honest with you,
no, I mean she's on. Well, I guess you could say she's on fire. I guess you could say that. But my thing is that she's a tag team champion with Jade Cargill, who is one of the hottest women wrestlers right now, period. And then you win King of the Ring. I don't want another early Roman Reigns situation where you shoving her down my damn throat again after I've seen her match after match after match after win after win after win. And then Nia Jax over here, who's actually been doing very, very good, doesn't get anything. I'm gonna stick with Nia. I'm gonna let Nia. I'm gonna throw a curveball and I'm gonna say it's Nia Jax. It's Nia Jax. I think my wife just came in. Yes, my wife just came in.
I think it's Lyra Valkyrie. Just because I've been pushing her so hard.
Yeah. I mean, like I said, I would be surprised too if it was Nia. And don't get me wrong. I really want Nia to win this one because I'm just tired of seeing Bianca just for a little while.
You know what I was thinking to make somebody really heel like Tiffany Stratton.
Yeah.
If Bianca ever wants to change her hair up, have her cut the braid off like super short. That would get some real heat.
That's
I know the whole thing. Don't touch a black woman's hair.
Don't touch a black woman's hair, my guy. You do not do that. I'm gonna tell you right now, if they do that.
Later, Scooter.
Thanks. See you later, Scooter. Yeah, man. I do say it's gonna be. Yeah, I think it's gonna be Bianca. Even though I don't want it to be Bianca, it's gonna be Bianca. That's my take. That's my take on the show, guys. On the two shows, I honestly think that, and I'm probably gonna agree with Dan too. Even though quality-wise is probably going to be in the sense of AEW, match quality-wise with the chaoticness of it all. Of course, WWE is going to win the weekend. That's my take. But hopefully, to those of you who may know, ABC may show up, and then the show really begins if Team ABC shows up.
Yeah, because we might get that feud between Team ABC and the Wyatt Six. You never know.
Nick is gonna hate us.
We need Sean Waltman to manage them. That way we can have Team ABC managed by the 1, 2, 3.
1, 2, 3. Oh God!
You can call it. Well, it could be the Wyatt Six Pac.
Not too bad. That's actually kind of cool. I like that one.
The Wyatt Six Pac.
I'm telling you, man. Look. Nick, when you watch this, I just want you to know, man, we love you, but we love Team ABC more.
Just a little bit, just a hair more, man.
Just a hair more than what you got. Now, if you pull out a championship belt and you win one, then we'll maybe say we love you more. But we're going to stick with Team ABC right now.
Yeah, collectively, as a group in this, Team ABC over Nick Boudreaux.
He gonna kill us.
He is.
He gonna kill us. Gentlemen, what you guys think? Anything else you guys want to put out there? Anything you guys want to think we should say before we cut this down?
No.
I'm excited to see what this weekend's gonna be.
I am too. I'm genuinely excited
to see what will transpire. You know what? I'm really excited to see what happens afterward. I want to see what happens after Sunday when Tony Khan decides to say we had a better pay-per-view than WWE.
Yeah.
He's
It's
gonna
all
get
about our ratings were better.
he's gonna get Twitter fingered like a mug after the show's over with. I'm telling you.
Oh yeah,
It's
oh yeah, and AEW on AEW news, Sting's son Stephen Borden's trained to be a wrestler.
yes.
So there's one.
I'm excited. I'm glad he decided to finally say, "Yeah, I'm gonna follow my dad's footsteps."
Now, was he the one in the Wolfpack outfit or the red, white, and
No,
blue?
yeah, the one with the badass stinger splash. That was him.
What? That was the.
That's Steve Borden. That's his son. That's the one that's going to train.
Which one? The Wolfpack sting or the red, white, and blue sting?
The Wolfpack Sting.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay.
Man, you saw how that man was jumping with this stinger splash?
Yeah, he had a good splash.
That man was jumping.
Yeah.
It makes sense for him to get trained. It just makes perfect sense. And he's a football player, so he's got some endurance on him. He's got some, he got some stability on him.
He's got some ups.
Yeah, he's got some ups. He's got some hops. Got some bunny hops.
But I gotta do something before we get out. But when we're doing our where can they find us thing, I have to do something in lieu of Nick not being here.
Oh God.
So
that is.
Oh, do you want me to go ahead and do it now?
Go ahead.
Okay, I was gonna say this because Nick does it all the time. Before we wrap this up, guys, man, fuck it. Now you put me on the spot. I know. Oh yeah, make sure to catch your boy at the Cypress BFW June 15th for TASW. I'll be there. Catch me, get an autograph because that's what Nick does.
Mr. Show himself. Boy, look.
I told Nick one day, I said, I swear to God, bro, you ever come up to me and say somebody came up to me and said, hey, I want you on the World of Kayfabe, I will slap the shit out of you.
Oh, damn. I just slapped myself with a rubber band.
Dan's gonna be signing autographs and kissing babies.
Kissing babies, baby. Kissing babies.
Kissing babies and slapping bitches. That's what I'm going to be doing there.
Stupid. All right, then.
No, my wife got me front row seats to Texas All-Star right there in Cypress by us. Yeah, I go there once a month and represent my boys there.
It's a good time. I haven't been there in a while, but I go down the road and see them. So Zilla and them be down there.
Dude, I might have to hit up one of them road shows.
Oh yeah, and going back to a few months ago or whatever, Loco's gonna be teaming up with CZW.
Yes. Yep.
Oh, and one last thing before we end. Scripps is going to GCW.
Yeah, what the fuck?
His name is weird. I can't remember what his name is.
Reggie Scripps, whatever his name is.
I gotta go to the GCW Facebook and look this up real quick because it's some weird name now. It's not Reggie.
It's some stuff. It's Scripps. They use Scripps.
Sydney.
Oh, Sydney Akeem.
Yeah, Sydney Akeem. Yeah.
Oh Jesus, it's gonna be terrible. Regardless of that, all right. So, without further ado, gentlemen, it was a wonderful evening. To those of you who have watched this, I'm gonna do this the best way I can possibly do, in the words of the Venomous One himself. If you want to catch the World of Kayfabe podcast, you can check out all of your favorite podcast stations. You can check us on Apple Podcasts. You can check us on Spotify. You can check us out also on YouTube. And if you want, of course, like I said, the audio or the video, you want to see us in our full-blown ugliness as possible, you can check us out on the YouTube channel and do all that fun stuff. Other than that, you can find me on YouTube. My channel is called Game Kingdom 504. You can check me out. I haven't been kind of, I've been inconsistent lately, but you can check me out on there. Also, Dan has his own Twitch channel as well. You can check him out. He's got an awesome channel. Mr. Joey.
Yeah.
The Bionic Professor himself. Take us out of here. Oh, in the words of the Venomous One, the Tribal King, and we are out of here. Get us out.
Gentlemen, as you know, the Ultimate Warrior. Fuck it. It's publicly stated that, damn it, who put that up? Is that $200 an hour?
That's all.
Oh, me gusta.